And some of the fishermen will run their fingers across their throat and then show you their machetes in their trousers.
And from then on, yeah, was it what you expected when going and sailing out or in the sea?
It was what I expected. There was a lot of adventure. You felt like you was doing something for a good cause. You felt like your life was at risk and you were going against people who had different ideas to you, and sometimes it got violent. But you was explained that at the outset. As soon as you walk on board, they said, you know, you could get put in jail, you could even lose your life. You know, this is what you have to be prepared to do.
And to what extent of violence do you encounter when?
Well, when I was on there, we went up against fishermen in the Galapagos Islands who were trying to get a quota for fishing, long line fishing in the Galapagos, which is banned because it's a World Heritage Site. And they wanted to do this to cut off the shark fins. So to get what they want, they riot and they take over the National Park office, and we said, well, we're not going to have that. So we stood in front of them and the park office, and they were there with knives and metal bars and petrol bombs. And some of the fishermen would run their fingers across their throat and then show you their machetes in their trousers. And when it came time for us to leave, there was police, there was also the Ecuadorian Navy with machine guns, and they said it's too dangerous to stay here, so we left. And when we left, there was fishermen on both sides, and they were kicking us and throwing stones at us, and you know, we had to get out of there.
But for example, the Navy, are they on your side, or
no? They're in the Galapagos. There was an agreement with the Navy and Sea Shepherd, and also the park rangers. They have a ship which was donated by Sea Shepherd to them, because they've got 40,000 square miles of water, but no boat to patrol. So Sea Shepherd said, here's a boat, please patrol your waters.
Mm-hmm. So when you hear these stories, do you stay in touch with people on the boat, maybe to
I get emails from a lot of people from different parts of friends of mine, from Australian friends and my German Sea Shepherd friends, and I get it really pulls my heartstrings because I want to be there. And I think that in March or April, there's going to be another Sea Shepherd's campaign to go against the tuna fisheries in the Mediterranean. I really want to go out. I need to go out. You know, it's one thing to push and to raise awareness, but I'm sick of having other people do my job. You know.
Have you any idea how many people like Graham have maybe gone over to this activist part of what you've?
I know more than 12 people that have joined the crew because of Ignite. More than 12 people.
So in that matter, you've done your job, but now you want to go yourself on a boat like this?
Yeah. There's a need for me at home, though. It's really weird, you know, the pelicans at home, they're endangered species, and every day fishermen beat them and hook them and cut their bills, cut their necks, break their bills. So I'm really needed at home as well. It's like, it's almost where my job is music, but because I'm always away from home, I can't do anything environmental. So that's why I'm happy, and I feel like a little bit like I'm doing something good by bringing Graham and having the Sea Shepherds raising some money to go pay for some other people to do this work. Because if I was at the Galapagos, I really would love to go to the Galapagos, because I'd love to fight a fisherman anytime.
Have you talked to your other band members about your plans maybe to do that in the future?
I've talked to them. I'm talking about this year.
And what did they say?
Great, but we have all these tours lined up. You know, that's the problem with being in a popular band, is that we just got to tour. You know. And so I have to figure it out somehow, because you don't at least leave for a couple of weeks. You leave for what, 3 months?
Yeah.
3 months, 4 months, something like that. And everyone else has to pay their bills as well. So, so I'm glad that I can do something on this tour to make up for not being in the Arctic, because they're leaving in 2 weeks to go fight the Japanese, to stop killing whales in a whale sanctuary where it's illegal to kill whales. But see, if nobody's patrolling the boats, if nobody's taking boats out to the oceans, who's going to patrol them? That's why these guys do it.